Today, if you're not attend the market, then also it was okay. There was no movement as such, no, and means a very less volatility. If the at the end, no, Nifty was down by almost 8 points only. So no, actually, market is actually waiting for some cues to happen. That only maybe movement will come because all the major cues already gone. And even the last queue of who will be the RBI governor, that is also been disclosed now. Sanjay Malhotra is a new RBI governor, and as such, no, he's a capable man. So as per the no testimony what we got it, so yes, market was okay with that, and as such, no cues are there, no bigger cues are there. And that's why you can see there is no volatility. Again, the February when the RBI rate cut, whether it will happen or that will come to know, but there will be always a pressure by the Indian industry, to and also from the government that RBI should cut rate cut. No, even last time Mr. Piyush, our minister, told no that no there should be a rate cut happening as soon as possible. But then let us see how the new RBI governor is going to take about all that. Again, by the way, no, today we are going to talk about gold stocks. Gold actually that it has gone up a lot. It has outperformed equity by a bigger margin, almost up by almost 30 to 40% this year only. And because of that, no, lot of gold finance company is doing well. So we'll have a no in that section we'll talk about no how the gold finance company, mainly Manappuram Finance, Muthoot Finance, and IIFL Finance, we are going to talk in detail where they stand. So before that, no, I'll talk about 2-3 minutes about the market. So market as such, because of there are no big trigger coming, is not moving as such. Yes, there are some, again, short happening on the Adani side. Adani stocks were going down, but across the board, no, of course, FMCG stocks, that no, they will be on the receiving side from last few days. The day Godrej consumer announced that their growth is not going to happen, and again there is a lot of pressure in the Indian economy, especially on the rural and urban side, and their soap is not selling, and so lot many FMCG stocks were in a pressure. Today, of course, follow up was not there. It were not falling, but yesterday, yes, it has fallen a lot. But yes, this FMCG sector pressure will remain till the inflation is going to remain high, and that is where the new governor job will be quite a tough one, to control this food inflation. And again, to cut the RBI rate cut. Everyone is expecting that we may see a 1% rate cut in next 1 year. There may be a four meeting happening in a year, 4 to 5, and every time 25 basis point cut minimum may should happen. Now in between also they can do it. ऐसा नहीं कि काफी टाइम तो ऐसा भी हुआ है कि in between the policy also no they are cutting the rates. Now that depends. So lot of expectation is there that okay, from February onwards things rate cut will happen, and that is going to help all these FMCG companies and all that as the economy goes up. But still, we are able to see that pressure is there, at least for the FMCG. Rest, if you see IT, banking, they are in a sweet spot, at least IT in a sweet spot, where it is touching mostly all time high every time. That index is in a very very good shape. Even if we talk about no another point which we have to talk about is the Chinese market, guys. Chinese market stimulus packages they are announcing. They are told that in, they are going to have a loose monetary policy which they have never followed in last 14 years. Now loose monetary policy यानी पैसे हाथ में देने वाले अपने citizens को, and they want to their citizen to spend money and in order to bring the economy up. They are focusing on, of course, real estate, but this time they are focusing on stock market also. They want stock market to go up. Let's see whether that is going to happen or not. But yes, Chinese again are going to have a big stimulus package. But see, this time the impact may not be so big the way it was had happened earlier. If you see last 2 months ago, when 1.5 to 2 months ago, when Chinese government announce a big stimulus package, suddenly you can see FII in 1.5 month has gone, I think, 1,30,000 crore rupees of no outflow happened within that time. This time we may not see that way because अब देखो, फॉलो अप रैली डिड नॉट हैपन इन चाइनीज मार्केट, इवन तो दिस पैकेज वाज अनाउंस, बाद में वापस पैसा वापस यूएस चला गया, बिकॉज एवरीवन अगेन स्टार्टेड रनिंग यूएस, बिकॉज देयर वाज अ, in US it's like no, their market is gone up by 40%. They can see a big jump from here in US market compared to Chinese market, and that's why the money started flowing back to USA. And that is why, no, this time also, even though Chinese government may announce a big package, it is not sure that, money will flow to China because of that. Because if the rally does not sustain, then again they will be, they want basically to at least have a, you can say, a 5% above GDP growth rate to happen for the Chinese market this time. And let's see what is going to happen. That time will tell. But yeah, this was the current scenario where, no, you have to keep in mind, no, what are the packages what the Chinese market is going to announce recently. Chale, that was all about the market and all that. And also one of the point, yes, I just written that, no, that you have to consider another point is that MFI no data is out, and they told that there is a drop of almost 14% in mutual fund collection. Okay, now 35,000 odd crore rupees was invested this one. That is also a good one. It's already about 30,000 crore above, plus the SIP amount is more than 25,000 crore rupees. Again, this month, which was there in August, also almost same. So still, ऐसा नहीं है कि retail investor is still plug in money. Okay, even the market fallen, so that's a good sign that of course retail investor is holding the market back. You cannot predict FII कब आएंगे कब चले जाएंगे, वो कुछ पता नहीं है. But yes, unless they don't see US coming down or US rally may not sustain, why they will invest in India? That's a clear cut indication. That's why initially when the China market stimulus was there, हम लोग को लग रहा था पैसे जा रहे चाइना मार्केट में, लेकिन सब पैसे वापस यूएस में चले गए थे. So that is the point you have to keep in mind. So now let us talk about the gold finance companies. We'll have a quick look about them. Mainly three companies: Manappuram Finance, Muthoot Finance, and IIFL Finance. What can happen in these companies? By the way, guys, meanwhile, now if you're still not like and subscribe to our channel, do subscribe it. Okay, without fail, and let me share the screen, and the link is given below. You can attend our session also. Okay. Chale, so talking about that, first let us talk about the gold. Why gold is going up, and why gold loans is going up basically. Okay, the first and predominantly reason why these companies are doing well is rising gold prices. As I told you, in last, I think 3 4 years, the gold price is almost more than double. Okay, and the way the gold has given return, the main thing is when you are giving a loan and in exchange of gold, your security value goes up, and that is the biggest benefit what all these companies are getting. ओके, तो उसके लिए उनके लिए अगर वो सिक्योरिटी की तरह गोल्ड में रखा होता है, मीन्स व्हाट इज गोल्ड लोन? गोल्ड लोन यानी आप जाके गोल्ड देते हो, उसके सामने आपको लोन मिल जाता है विद इन 1 आवर, विद इन हाफ एन आवर, at a very affordable interest as compared to the credit card and all that. Okay, credit card and all that, no, they may charge you 24%, 26% interest rate, and all these loans will give you at around maybe 14 to 16% interest rate. And that is why again you have at your home, तो इतनी वो कहते हैं ना, मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ती, लोन आराम से मिल जाए. तो rise in gold price will help all these you can say banks, because the underlying security is going up. Again, limited access to unsecured credit, yani as and when the, that RBI becomes stricter and stricter, and if your exchange sorry, the interest rate goes up, देन अनसिक्योर क्रेडिट लेने के लिए ना बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. अगेन सिबिल स्कोर एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ विल कम इनटू पिक्चर, एंड दैट्स व्हाई नो मोस्ट ऑफ द वो लोन ब्रोवर्स, नो, उनको लगता है यार ये सब छोड़ो, घर पे ऐसे भी गोल्ड पड़ा है, दे के खत्म करो बात, loan लेते हैं, then we'll repay and I will get the loan back, gold back. Again, plus, as I told you, interest rate is lower in this. So that's a added benefit. And you know that Indian household is having the maximum gold around the world. And that's why, this always there is a jump. Again, quick processing and flexibility. आधे घंटे 1 घंटे में तो आपको लोन मिल जाता है. वो प्योरिटी देखते हैं, पूरा सब कुछ जो भी प्रोसेस होता है, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होता है, एंड ऑल दिस कंपनीज नो, ऑल द थ्री कंपनीज आई टोल्ड, they are working very very diligently on to have their own good IT capabilities, and no, they want to do the processing as fast as possible, तो कस्टमर के लिए बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है. So quick processing flexibility is helping to jump in gold loans. Again, shift from unorganized to organized market. क्या होता है कि आपको पता है पहले पुराने जमाने में वो मुनीम जी होते थे वहाँ, जहाँ आप गोल्ड देते थे और वो आपको वहां से पैसे देते थे. अब है, ऐसा भी नहीं है, अभी भी है, गांव में है, जिले में है, दैट मे बी गोइंग ऑन, बट नाउ इट इज गोइंग फ्रॉम अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड टू ऑर्गेनाइज्ड नाउ, वेयर ऑल these banks are giving. It's not only these three banks, again the PSU banks na, SBI, BOB, no, they have a big share. If you ask me, 60%, 63% is PSU bank share when they give loan against gold. So gold loan is quite famous. Even banks are the biggest competitor against these predominantly gold loan providers. Okay, so plus culture acceptance, economic stability. So as and when no the gold price is going up, and as and when no people are buying more, I think ये is बहुत ही easy हो जाता है gold loan लेने में. Okay, now चले बात करते हैं all these companies which I told. We'll talk about the financials also, but let us talk about the growth, how the Muthoot Finance and all that looks like. So if you talk about Muthoot Finance, they have already given a good loan growth guidance of almost 25% from what 15% they were expecting now earlier. तो बहुत ही बढ़िया growth they are expecting. Okay, because the demand as unsecured lending slows down, their AUM is already crossed 86,000 crore rupees. So big positive, and you can see Muthoot Finance in last. I'll show you the data also through the screener. But now where you can see in last 5 years, it has given a very very decent return. When we talk about the Manappuram Finance, they are also expecting a steady growth. Of course, their return is not so great in last 3 years, 5 years. This company has not given any return as such, but no, now they are expecting what they were expecting around 8 to 10% growth. Now they are expecting around 15% growth, and basically 15% year-on-year growth on their gold loan IPO. Sorry, portfolio. Again, overall AUM also they are thinking of 21% jump year-on-year. See, understand one point here, like आपके घर में गोल्ड पड़ा हुआ है और गोल्ड आपका महंगा गोल्ड है, करेक्ट? तो इफ योर गोल्ड प्राइस हैज बिकम डबल, और समझ लो 10 लाख का गोल्ड है, नाउ इट हैज बिकम 20 lakhs. Now for you the loan amount goes up, and you it's a possibility that you go and basically no encash that by giving as a deposit and taking a loan. So that is what is happening currently. Now when we talk about IIFL Finance, now you know that in March 2024 there was a ban on there was a restriction, RBI restriction on gold loan business because of lot of you can say compliance thing problem where there where no basically IIFL gold loan book was not growing afterwards. Correct? No, they were not been allowed to give loan, gold loan, and after that there was a problem. But after September, I think September they removed. But within that 6 month, no, lot of damage already done for IIFL Finance. तो काफी पीछे रह जाते अगर 6 महीने 7 महीने तक अगर आप इस तरह से लोन नहीं दे सकते तो. बट यस, नाउ एज एंड व्हेन द बैन इज गॉन अप, they are working on it, and they are thinking that in next few months they may recover these things again. Market is favoring towards the established players, खास करके मुद्दूत मनप्पुरम, no, they are very very good in providing gold loans, again now very hassle free, and specifically all these companies are there in southern region where maximum gold is there. So basically faster borrowing option, and again they are think they will be able to capture much market share in future. When we talk about diversification, no, IIFL securities and IIFL Finance is trying to diversify not only loan, gold loan, but MSME financing to reduce the dependence on gold loan over the time. क्योंकि एक बार मार खा लिया ना, एक बार RBI ने लगा दिए बैन. So in future, in order to basically safeguard from that, they are actually also diversification they are doing it. Okay, now all these things what it shows that overall the growth is great. Okay, even if you ask me now how much, how is the growth from here, when we talk about that, it's been told that no, a very very good, more than 15 to 20% CAGR loan growth may happen in gold loan over the time. Okay, and that is what is benefiting. But for them also there is a big competition from the PSU banks, and all these banks may give you a very very tough competition. इतना easy नहीं है. They are also doing a lot of marketing. But yes, the good point is that yes, the tailwind is there with these companies. Now let us understand the financials of these three companies, so to understand, where they are standing currently. So let me share the screen here. So first we'll talk about no Manappuram Finance. Now when we talk about Manappuram Finance, okay, so if you see here, uh, 3 years return, 5 years return is nothing. Okay, आप देख रहे हो यहाँ 0%, 0%. It is not at all grown. Okay, and overall, if you see the price movement is not so great. Now again, it was fallen a lot. Then now it is recovery happening. Now it is a good recovery. And when you compare with the PS comparison, overall, if you see the 1 year return, 3 year return, that is okay. But also sales growth and all that is decent. 11%, 8%, तो एक तरह से एक डिसेंट रिटर्न है, ज्यादा इतना ग्रेट नहीं है. ROC is around 13, ROE is around 20. Okay, so this is how it is. Let me share the complete screen so that no you can 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. So I can switch the screens in between. Okay. Now, when we talk about Muthoot Finance, you can see a stock price 5 years is having a much better growth. 1 year it is gone up almost 38%. Okay, sales growth is decent. Okay, 3 साल में इतना नहीं है, 10 साल का 13% है. एंड ठीक है, इतना बड़ा नहीं है, लेकिन अभी पिछले 1 साल से काफी मूवमेंट आ रही है इन सब स्टॉक्स में. एंड यू कैन सी द पी रेशियो तो नहीं देख सकते, प्राइस टू बुक वैल्यू. सो करंट CNP डिवाइड बाय बुक वैल्यू इज ऑलमोस्ट 3.22. However, you can see the Manappuram Finance is how much? 1.2. And that shows how much Muthoot Finance is getting, you can say, premium. Correct. IIFL Finance over the years has done well. Okay, if I see IIFL Finance also, no, 5 year CAGR is 25%, but this year it is minus 29 because of that ban. Now when we talk about price to book value of this company is almost 1.59. Okay, better than Manappuram, but much lesser than Muthoot. Muthoot is honestly is a leader currently among all the gold finance company. Okay, and it has done no comparatively well. Even if you see ROC, ROE is also much better. Yes, debt to equity वो ज़्यादा रहेगा क्योंकि ये of course they are providing loan and all that, so that is not an issue. But overall, if you talk about it, the even they Muthoot Finance told no that no they are thinking about a growth of almost 25% from here. So what it shows? It shows that these companies are till now was giving okay returns, itna nahi hai, lekin because this tailwind is there, they may do well. But so you can keep an eye on these gold loan finance companies. वॉलिटिटी रहने वाली है, लेकिन हो सके उतनी अच्छी कंपनी में जाओ. जरूरी नहीं है कि आप ऐसे ऐसे कोई कंपनी में जाके इन्वेस्ट कर लो. नाउ एनीवेज ऑल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइडेड जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज पर्पस. डोंट थिंक एज अ recommendation. I am a SEBI registered research analyst. If you want to know about our stock recommendations, the link is given below. Do click it and join our next workshop, guys. So hope you like this video. If you have any question, put it in the chat box. I'll try to take it as much as possible. And 1 minute if I can, yeah, okay. So thank you very much for joining, guys, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.